So we're making our way to the Tutukaka Coast. It's 25 minutes from Whangarei and there are lots of really lovely bays out here. We're going to freedom camp in a few of the bays and our first stop is going to be Wellington's Bay, or Whangaumu Bay is what it's also called. So if you have a look, you probably won't be able to see it super well, but just by this tree here is the toilets, and that's where you'll find the prohibited camping sign, which gives you all the information you need on where you can and can't camp. On that sign, you'll see that there's a section that's all prohibited, and then right at the end of that, they've left off. It's completely unmarked, and that's just beside this boat ramp. And it's this whole green section. So you can camp on this spot because it's public land, unprohibited, for 3 nights. Your other option, if you are not self-contained, is to camp just where these little campers are here. And there's 3 spots there. You'll be crammed in like sardines. You can camp there whether you're self-contained or not, but that's another option too if this whole big area where we are is filled up.
We're going to go have a look at the surf. There's a pretty good sandbar in here, and I think it's called the Nangaroo Sandbar, and you get some pretty good surf when the conditions are good. So we're going to go to walk up this hill and have a look at the surf. Hard work. Okay, no, you're right.
I'm tired.
We're getting higher. Keep going. So the surf doesn't look the greatest. We might come back at high tide, because by the look of that, it's maybe high tide only. But the view is worth it. Well, 12 map says we've got a 9 out of 10 for surfing.
No, my plan is play Lego for the whole day.
Wow. So you play Lego, Dad's going to surf, Ashley's going to choke while she feeds herself, and Aria, are you just going to be as pleasant and lovely as always? No!
I had to be better.
What?
What are you
What are you going to do, Aria? What are you going to do, Aria?
My dad does with Dad.
You're going to go surfing?
With Dad.
Oh, lovely.
Mum, this one now. Dad will 7-year-old and win with Aria, maybe if she wants to, and play Lego, that's all.
That's all. Fair enough. So we arrived last night at Pacific Bay. It's just over the hill from Wellington's Bay. We can camp here for 3 nights for free. It's a really sheltered bay. You got Tutukaka around the corner. There's a walking track just up over there. We've seen some people walk there this morning, and there's a nice little sandy beach over there. So we might wander over there later. There's a couple of pontoons that you can jump off. And you can paddle around for a kayak and check out. Oh right, yeah, we're going to get the bait net out, eh?
It looks pretty good to put a bait net out. Doesn't look too rocky, so we're out of bait, so...
Ariel, we're going. Paddle!
Worked out we have to put Astra. Where is she? Have to put Astra in the carrier. He wasn't having it. And then it's handy having someone let us sit on their boat to drop the net in. You start walking towards me. Get the bucket, get the bucket. Get the bucket, Aria. Get some fish. There's Piper. Come get some Piper.
Yeah, look.
Get them, guys, get them. Pick 'em up.
That was a good haul. We don't buy bait, that's one of our things. Well, Tiff's really, because we don't catch much, so she said if we spend money on bait, might as well go buy fish ourselves. So we invested in a net, cost us $50, and we haven't paid bait, what, for the last 3-4 months, so
Yeah.
it's been pretty good.
So we made it out to Matapuri. When you're coming into Matapuri, you go over the first bridge and then you take the first right behind the first row of houses. You go behind the houses and onto the big paddock that's in front of you. When you're on that paddock, you can stay there for 3 nights for free. This is one of our favourite spots here. We get the spot right by the little walkway down to the estuary, and you can stay here on this estuary for 3 nights for free. And it's all yours. So we like to take up the full 3 nights because it is magic. Just taking Astra for a walk to get her to sleep, and you can't get much better for getting a baby to sleep.
Oh, it's a race! Come!
Stop! Help me,
I
Dad!
can't even touch!
Help me, Dad!
Okay, let's go jump off the tree. Come on, we're going to go this way. Okay, let's swim across, Ari. It's really deep.
That boy thing.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3, go!
Woo-hoo! Yeah, Aria! Yep, that worked. Jamie cooking us? Oh, that. Tide's slowly going out. You want one of your jar foods? You can't wait for sausages? No. Okay. Need your water.
How's this for a dinner table?
Thanks for dinner, my love.
Astra, did you go swimming? Yeah.
That's why I can't see.
Good area?
That's also sometimes.
It's about 9 o'clock in the morning. The sun's not even in the water yet.
It makes the
These guys and girls are snorkeling. Hey? And Astra had to go for a swim, didn't you? In your clothes. Hello.
So we're all packed up at Matapuri and we're hooked up and ready to go over to Sandy's. So there's a free camp over there. Apparently the swell's picking up, so Jamie's quite excited. So we're leaving this. Matapuri's been beautiful. Make sure that at some point in your stay that it is high tide because you don't want to miss that.
We're heading to Sandy Bay. Pretty keen for a surf there. It's only 10 minutes up a few corners, up a hill, sorry, and around a few corners. And there is a freedom camping spot there.
You can stay there for one night. It's just next to the toilets, but it's always really crammed and busy. So we had a look on the map and there's actually a spot down McOslin that's public land and it's not listed on the bylaw as prohibited.
So because we're in the Whangarei district, we get 3 days because we're self-contained. So let's go stay there.
Picture of a book or something. Someone was carrying something like this, so I am.
Cool. So what have you put in there? Your ninja stuff?
Yeah.
Nice. And where are you taking it to?
Around the sand place.
Cool. And what's over your shoulder? Sword. What are you going to do with that sword?
Hunt animals to eat.